February 2nd, 2025. So far this year is just really, really sucking. Really bad. The beginning of the year starts off with that terrorist attack on the 1st. And then my good friend Gary passes away on the 1st also. And now, those two plane crashes, the one in DC and the one in Philadelphia. It's just really sucking right now. And I feel so much for the families that have lost people in those plane crashes. It's horrible. My heart just aches for them, for all of them. And now this new plane crash in Philadelphia. It was a medevac airplane too. It was taking a critically ill girl back to Mexico with her family after surgery. It makes you wonder why these things have to happen. Makes you kind of wonder what God's up to. But I know what God's up to. I've read the Bible. I'm still reading the Bible. But it still doesn't make it easy to see prophecy coming true in many ways. But I'm hoping and praying that 2025 gets better. Because I don't know how much more of this stuff I can really take. It's bad enough everything is so up in the air right now with the disability claim, and my family's acting squirrely about finances, and yeah, it's just, I hate everything being so up in the air. And I'm really praying that the disability comes through. Because then I've got a base, of pay that I can rely on. And then they did say if I wanted to work part-time, I could, which I plan to. And I'm not going to stop making jewelry or anything like that. But I've got a long ways to go in healing from so much that's wrong with me. A lot that's wrong with me. I'm almost 60 years old. I'll be 60 this month. 60 this month. Next year in February, I'll be 60. I'll be 59. Let's not push things. So I'm pushing 60. I'm pulling 50 on a trailer hitch. But I don't know. I just feel so down all the time. And it's ridiculous that it takes cannabis to make me stop crying. It's ridiculous. But it's the only thing that does. I hate major depressive disorder. I hate it. I can accept being on the autism spectrum. I can even accept the severe ADHD I've got. But the depression, I've felt depression before in the past, but I don't think I've ever felt it like this. This is honestly, the worst that I have ever felt in my life. Ever. And the thoughts that go through my head sometimes scare the crap out of me. Then again, right now, so does life. But I've got to keep faith. I have to keep my faith in God. Because if I don't, well, then I might as well kill myself for something. But I can't take away the gift that God gave me. Just can't. I don't want to sin, which, let's face it, if you murder yourself, that's a sin. And what would it do? It's a permanent end to a temporary problem. That's what I meant to say. But I'm having a tough time of it. And I really wish that things would get better. And I mean really better. But I'm not trusting how this year is going so far. I really want to see some positive stuff start to happen. I mean, already some positive things are starting to happen. At least on the national stage they are. Some people don't think so, but I can definitely tell there's improvement already. So, it took just one guy that's colored like a traffic cone to get her done. Who'd thunk it, right? I'm getting so sick and tired of people still mouthing off about Trump. It's like, oh my God, people, the election is over. It's happened, it's done, he's been sworn in. He's already doing executive orders and all that other crap. Don't sit there and kvetch about how you think the world is going to end. It's not going to end just because Orange Man Bad got in office. I mean, geez, people. I just get so sick of it. And I get tired of the right, too, because the MAGA side sometimes pisses me off a great deal, too. At least the far edges of both sides piss me off. The left, ugh, progressive idiots on their side piss me off constantly. And then the ultra MAGA. I can handle MAGA. It's the ultra MAGA ones that I just want to reach out and give a little contact evangelism to. It's ridiculous. I think the world's going crazy and we're all still so divided. Well, what we need to do is take a friggin' chill pill. And I'm not the only person in the world that's dealing with depression, so no, I'm not alone. But let's just say that I know Jesus and everything. I consider him my best friend because I've really lost faith in man. I haven't lost faith in Jesus, but I sure have lost faith in man. And I don't like to ask for help either. Why? Because every day in time I have asked for help or I've gotten any help, and then eventually I end up getting called names. I helped a friend out one time because she was going through a real rough time. And then when it came time to help me, I got called a freeloader. Things like that. I get people that ask me, why don't I just go to work? I would not last more than a few weeks before I would either lose my temper at somebody. Usually it's a manager who's younger than me, who's acting like a dipstick. But the other thing too is I'll get frustrated, and when I get frustrated I'll cry. And in a corporate environment, that's really seen as a sign of weakness. So I don't know. All I know is that I still need prayer, and I'm not going to give up. I'm just not going to give up. Can't give up. God didn't put me on this earth to give up. So I'm going to keep trudging on. I'm going to trust Him. Because I don't have anything else. Well, that's all.